Yo, what's up guys, it's Traizel, and welcome to a tutorial on how to make a ranking system for your Minecraft server / world. Now if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and let's get started. And before I show you how to build the whole ranking system, I'm going to show you how I do it on my world. A little bit more complicated. You can obviously get to this point, but you can start off slow, make it a little bit more simple. Now this is for the ranks that I have on the server, but all you need is this thing right here, and it adds a score to each person at a certain amount of time. So I have it on a delay of 500 ticks. You can do it however much you want. You can do it really fast, you can do it really slow, but for me, every 500 ticks someone's going to be added to a score, which you can call whatever you want. I call it time played, and they're going to be added a 1 to it. Now that's going to basically be their portion towards their rank. Now the reason I do that is so if like you have like a mini game or something, you can like add portions towards their rank. You can just skip this part completely, but it just makes it easier for me, because what I do is to add ranks, what you do is you test if a player has a score of 50 of this score, which is time played. Now if it does it and it's true, it's going to set a block here, and it's going to do a bunch of stuff that's going to add their rank and give them some money and some other things, whatever you want to do. And then this is also going to add a bunch of other things like rank rewards, some like rank titles if you want to add that. And I'm going to go into the other world and show you how to build all this. Okay, so here I am in another world, and what I'm going to do is basically remake what I did in TraizelCraft, except make it a little bit more simple and less complicated, so it's a little bit easier to understand and make something that like you guys can make in your server. So what I'm going to do is give myself a command block, and the first thing you want to do is make that thing that is repeating, that will constantly add people to the score. So scoreboard players add at A, and then you want to name the score. So I guess just call this like I did. You can call it anything you want. I'll just call it time played again 1, and then you can add it to however much delay you want. You can just have it doing constantly. If you do constantly, it'll be pretty fast. So I want to have it like at least some type of delay. Let's say 300, so it's gonna happen every 300 ticks. Now you can see I'm getting, well, there's no objective obviously, so first thing I want to do is scoreboard objectives, add time played, and then make it a dummy. So now you can see on the left there, right about the second one up, it added time played to me. Now to get rid of that, so it doesn't keep spamming chat, you would do game rule command block output and make that false. But for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna keep it true so that you can see in chat whenever it adds 1 to me. Now you can see it slowly adding 1 to me. So the next one you want to do is to test when somebody's at the level where you want them to rank up. So you can see that it's adding 1 to me like every 20 seconds or something like that. Now say you want people to rank up like every 3 minutes. You'd want it to be, I'm not gonna do the math right now, but let's just say I'm just gonna give a random number. Test for at A. Now what you want to do to test for when a person's at a certain score, you do scores equals, you do another one. It's gonna be a different squiggly. It's gonna be a different bracket, sorry. Maybe like the squiggly bracket. And then you're gonna type in the score here, which is time. Now if it's got a space, you gotta put the quotations played. Let me expand this here. And equals, so you're gonna equal the number that it's gonna be at. So let's say 15, or let's say 10. And then you're gonna put the squiggly again, and then you're gonna put the other bracket that we started with. Now it's gonna be always active. No one's at 10 yet. I'm currently at 7. It's almost there actually. Let's actually make this, turn that off for a second to stop it. Now we're actually gonna add a conditional. Chain conditional always active, so it only happens if this one is true. But once somebody hits 10, this will happen, and it's just going to set a block right here for redstone. Now you could just get this coordinate, which is 3, 4, -2, or I could do the thing where with the squigglies, the tildes, if you know how to do that, which I've showed in previous videos. But since it's like 3, 4, -2, I'm just going to do that. 3, 4, -2, redstone block. Now what I do is I'll add the other commands, which will be impulse. It just reduces lag. You could do it all in one chain, but what I do is I just have it activate another impulse command. So these ones aren't actually going. They'll only go if this one becomes true, which will reduce lag. But then this one will activate the rest of the commands, which will rank up the people. So now what happens is it's going to scoreboard players add at A. Now this will add everybody, but you want to add the scores again. So it only adds people that have a time plate of 10, which is what I did. You do want to do whatever you do. If you do like 50, if you do 15, but for what? Oh, I'm gonna add the thing here. Don't forget about that. But whatever you do, just keep it all the same. So everybody that's at 10, be added 1 to ranks, or whatever you decide to call it. So you'll have 2 scores right now. One that'll be a portion of the rank, and one that'll be the actual score. Scoreboard's player add everyone that has a time plate of 10, and they'll be add 1 to rank. So that's gonna be just needs redstone and unconditional. And then now you want to add the objective. Add ranks dummy. Now that objective has been created. Now you want to add a couple more things that you want to do, just to, a lot of them could be like for like a little pizzazz or something like that, and other ones are required. The next one I'm gonna do, you could add money, give them some money. You could play a sound if you wanted to, or you could make it so it displays something on their screen. But the next one I'm gonna do is just give them some money. I don't have a money score set up on this world yet, so I'm actually just gonna pretend I have like a physical currency that, let's say it's like nether stars is like one of the currencies. So we're just gonna give at a scores equals time played equals 10, and then close it off. Give at a nether star 5. Just give them like 5 nether stars, say. And then the next one you could do is maybe like play a sound or something. So you could do execute at A, and then the squigglies for execute, play sound, random, just it could be any sound, but I like the level up sound for like when you get an achievement or something, like level up or something, because it makes sense. You know, if you rank up, play the level up sound at A and make it pretty loud, I'd say. Then you want to put the squigglies so it happens right where they're standing, and then make it like pretty loud, like 500 or something. And that'll happen. It will play a sound where they're standing. What you could also do is make it so it says something. You could either make it like an action bar, like a title, or what I like to do is like a tell raw, which is a little bit more complicated, but I'll show you that here. What you do is you would do tell raw at A, and then you would do this little fancy thing here, raw text. Oh, you gotta put this in the quotation. So quotation, geez, raw text, quotation. You want to quotate colon, and then bracket, then a squiggly bracket, then quotation again, text, quotation, colon, then in quotations again, then you'll put your text. So you could do like, congrats, you leveled up, and then you could say here's 5 nether stars. And then after you're done with your text, you'll put another quotation mark to close it off, and then you will just go squiggly to close that off, bracket squiggly, close everything off. Make sure it's always chain unconditional is always active. And then after you're done with everything, the last thing you will do, or second to last thing you'll do, is reset the time played score. Because after they have a time played of 15 or 10 for my sake, you will want to reset it so it goes back to 0 so they can rank up again. Score board players reset. And there's different ways you could do this. You could reset it, or you could just set everybody to 0. So I'll do reset at A, and then you just go time played. So it'll set their time played so that they can go back to 0 and they'll go back up to 10 and rank up again. So now when that happens, the last thing you want to do is set a block there to air. So I'll just copy this command, which is set block here, redstone block. I'll just copy that, and I'm going to set it to unconditional because it needs to be unconditional, and then change it to air. Now it's just to show you guys what happens when I rank up. Hopefully I did everything right. If I set this to always active, I'm at 8 now. You'll see I'll be at 9, and in just a second I'll be set to 10, and it should activate, and I should be given some money. It'll tell me what happened. I'll get level up sound. The sounds might be off for me here. Let me oh, never mind. So the sounds are on. You see it gave me some money, and it says right there in chat, congrats, you leveled up. So it gave me 5 nether stars. This congrats, I leveled up in chat there, and it played the level up sound. Now, and it reset again. So now I'm back at 1. Now another thing you can do is you can add like rank rewards, and you can also add like rank like titles and stuff. What I do on my server is once you get to a certain like rank, I'll do something where like I tag you into something and give you like a title. I also make that so like you have to be a certain level to like go into a certain zone or something for the RPG of my world. You can do a lot of things with that. You can like make it so you have to be a certain level to like go into a certain area of your world or do a certain parkour or a certain maze, or like unlock a certain map of like a kit PvP or something if you have a kit PvP. Like let's say you have to be like rank 5 or like rank 3. Let's say rank 3 to make it easier. So test for at A scores equals ranks equals, well, you don't even need the, because it's not spaced, it's just one word. You don't even need the quotation. So scores equals ranks. You do need the squiggly bracket though. Scores equals ranks equals 3. It's not going to find anybody because there's nobody with a rank of 3 right now. So once I get to rank 3, it's going to do this thing again. I just got to change the coordinate to 4, 4, 2. Now you can do this as many times as you want. So the first thing you'll want to do is we'll have this as impulse, needs redstone, and then we're going to have it so we'll change it so it's with anybody with ranks of 3, and then it'll play a sound for them to make it more fancy, I guess. So execute add A with ranks of 3, and it's going to play the sound. And also you could have it so like it gives them some money, but since they're rank 3, you could give them maybe a little bit more. So instead of 5 nether stars per level up, maybe you'll give them like 15, just for like getting to rank 3 plus 3. And then also you could do like what I said, tag. So you could do a tag at A, add, and then you can call it whatever you want. Say like the first rank is, you know, on my server, the first rank I have is learner. So let's just call it that. So learner, and then they'll get tagged into that. Also, you could do something where like you get added to a score, so that you could like display it above their heads. And if you know how to do that, you go scoreboard, objectives, set display, and then you could go below name, and then you do whatever you want. So you want to add learner, add a tag, whatever you call the rank. And then you can do this multiple times. And then after you're done with everything, just obviously set a block air at the bottom, set block air. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you can go as high as you want. On my server, you get up to rank 100, and then you prestige. Make this simple, I'm just gonna say like this is the only rank you get, and then once you get to rank 5, you'll prestige. What you do is say you get to rank 5, then you prestige. So test for add A people rank 5, and it's gonna set a block here, which I believe is gonna be 5, 4, -2. And then what it's gonna do is do all of this stuff plus just reset their rank. So everything you saw here, it's just gonna be ranks equals 5 instead of 3. Everything here, and then you could tag them into like a different tag, to be a different rank. And then what it'll do is it'll just reset their ranks as well, so that they start over completely. And then you could do something else, like what I do on my servers, I add them to a score of prestige. So every time they prestige, it'll add them 1 more to their prestige rank. So once they prestige once, they'll be added to 1 prestige, and then once they prestige again, it'll be added 1 more to their prestige, so they'll actually be at 2. Okay, so I added 1 more rank. Like I said, it's the rank at 5, and then it basically does the same thing as this one, and it adds 2 more things. It'll add you to prestige 1, which is another objective, and it's basically after you get to rank 5, you'll get to prestige 1, and it'll just add you. So then when you get to rank 5 again, it'll just add you to another one, so you'll be prestige 2 like I said, and then it'll just reset your rank, so you'll be completely starting over. So just to show you, just turn this on here, and you can see I'm at 4. Let's make this a little bit faster. 9, 10. Now you can see it's like slowly, should be at rank 2. Oh, okay, I made one mistake in the first and second one, or the second and third one. What you're supposed to do before you set a block air is, what's gonna happen is it's gonna constantly find somebody that's at rank 3, add 1 more rank to them, so that it doesn't constantly find them. So you go scoreboard, players, add at A, and then you go ranks 1, so it'll add 1 more rank to them, and then you can set block air. And this one doesn't need to do that because it actually resets their rank, because it'll reset their rank and then they'll just be at 0, so it doesn't matter actually. So it's just the second one. Anytime you'll just give them a rank and it won't reset it, you'll need to add them 1 more so it doesn't constantly find the person. Now if I do this, 7, 7, now I should be at rank 1. I should get this one. There you go. Gave me 5 nether stars. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it gave me 5 again. There you go. That one went off because I leveled up, and this one off because I went to rank 3. Now this one should just go off and this one went off. And then I prestiged. So now if I just do objectives, set display, sidebar, prestige, you can see that I'm at prestige 1 because I hit the top. And if I go ranks, I'm not in ranks because it reset my ranks once I hit prestige 1, and so it removed me from ranks until I rank up again. So if I just do this for like another couple seconds, 9, 10, you see I just hit rank 1 and it gave me 5 more nether stars. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And as always, peace out everybody.